Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is Vitinha! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Vitinha picks it up from the goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Merino opts for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back. And the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's hit, a mighty effort! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now he's got space here. Nuno Mendes. He's given it away. He's found a way through. And reclaimed it in a... Merino! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kvaratskhelia going full tilt down the left. Doué! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kvaratskhelia. That has been slung wide. Can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Doué. Dembele. Oh, well played. Saliba. Merino. Played through into space. That is a great pick out. Martinelli! They want to be quick to recover this. Nuno Mendes goes back to front. That's a little off target. Played out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Gabriel. Merino. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Ødegaard goes steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kvaratskhelia, and he's found a way past. And he's only too happy to do it! And somehow it stayed out. This is Dembele. Doué. That's been cut out, well played. Martinelli. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Merino. Now it's Saka. He is through here! And there's green grass ahead of him. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Saka. Saka's delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 14.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Lee Kang-in is onto this. Kvaratskhelia! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Merino aimed beyond the defence. He could be in here. There's no flag. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And he was alert to it. That is a brilliant interception. And the pass is intercepted. That's a shade optimistic.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Trossard. Martinelli receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Pacho. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rice. Gabriel Jesus. Vitinha. Rice. Now, can they get him away? And it's made it. He has found the way through. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Oh, easy pickings there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's found some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Searching pass he's played there. Rice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's Dembele! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gabriel Jesus. Merino looking understandably energised after his goal. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted. Now, the ball's gone astray. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been... Mkhitaryan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Martinez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Martinez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Great vision. Foot in. Vitz. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Barella. And here's McAllister. Vitz turns and goes back. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
It's Mkhitaryan! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mkhitaryan usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Barella. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Vitz. Ekitike. Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run. That's good vision. He's in a great position here. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Short changes him with that pass. McAllister. Can he get it through?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been drilled in. Not the most accurate pass. Still goalless. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zielinski receives it in a wide position. Zielinski! Goal! Inter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Konate. And it's Salah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. McAllister. Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Wits.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Frimpong. Barella. Pavard. Mkhitaryan. Konate calmly anticipates. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ekitike! Oh, a very decent attempt. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zielinski. Wits. Ekitike. Gravenberg. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, we expected better and so did he. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get on the end of this? That's tidy. Liverpool have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed.
He's having a go.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Thuram opts for safety. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is...
Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ekitike. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mkhitaryan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
DiMarco wins the duel this time. DiMarco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thuram! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
And the shot! In he goes again. Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played. Played in by Barella. Vitz just eases him off the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Martinez under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mkhitaryan. And it's DiMarco. Looking tidy in possession here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Numero 9.
Barella. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Shot could be on. And the finish! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Carboni. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Soboslai. Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Spreads it out wide. And this is Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fratesi is fouled. Jones has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And he's cut it out. Gravenberg. Now it's Darwin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inter Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a searching pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barella! In for the pieces! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fratesi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that could spell trouble.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Ball has
di
bounced
recupero.
loose now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Barella. Carboni. Konate with the slide tackle there. Looking to play him in. Martinez is onto this. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Jones. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Galan. Great vision. Griezmann. Surlot. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass is just off target.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Surlot is onto this. Lavia. No way through. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played. Koke. Nice looking ball. That's been slipped through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Griezmann! Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. And it's Baina. Alvarez. Lavia. Can he get it through? Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neatly clipped into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Koke. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That ball looks a good one. Defending was strong and firm. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Surlot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now there's shapes to shoot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Palmer. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's João Pedro. Galan. Bina. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. It's Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. And a shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Danger averted for now. Koke. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Caught offside that time. Lenormand. And it's Caicedo. He's on it, face to face, real for the pieces. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Sorloth. Can he get on the end of this? Lavia. Sorloth unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Longley makes the interception. And he's had it nicked away. That pass has been well intercepted. Griezmann. Caicedo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
A case now of complete control.
45.
Chelsea are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Koke. Griezmann proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Bullish header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. Bina. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Good ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Bina. Llorente. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please welcome our players, everyone.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bino Gittins with the cross. Bina. Threads one in. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's João Pedro. Koke. And Bina. Adarabioyo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Bino Gittins. Well, that has not gone well. Llorente. Now it's Griezmann, and it's made its way to him. Longley. Javi Galan. He has a look up. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Griezmann finds himself offside. Caicedo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bina. Now it's Solot. Chelsea needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Solot. He is through here. Griezmann. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Koke. Bino Gittins. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been
And
handcuffed.
he's worked it through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of goes to finish! And that's a good-looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Solot. Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Great on the finish! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments.
Oh, shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That is Gallagher. Pass somewhat off target. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Gallagher is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Colwell concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
It's a good 30, 35 yards
Number
out, this.
20, João Pedro. Number 7, Pedro Neto. Number 24, Reece James. Coming on the field, number 40, Modric. Number 50,
Gets into some space.
Jackson.
Looking to play him in.
Number 41, Esteban.
And it's played in.
Number 27.
Adebayo can get it
Substitution
clear.
taking place.
Fernandez. And it's Gusto. Dink through. Longley. Modric. Oh, that's superb. Jackson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. Longley. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Llorente tries making a foray down the right. That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position. There's no flat. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
19, Alvarez.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly...
Modric! Gallagher goes steaming forward, knocks it into space, played into space out wide. Griezmann with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And a chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. They're up to 5 corners now. Modric! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is a little undercooked. Modric! Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cut it out. Caicedo. That's that, the end. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And already we're underway here. It's Wilson! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Adama Traore could move up a gear here. Now it's Jimenez. Can he get on the end of this? Andreas Pereira! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Kilman wins the duel this time. And that is a little undercooked. And he welcomes it in. Alvarez. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Bassi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Fulkrug! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lukic. Alvarez. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fulkrug clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Jimenez. Kilman. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bassi promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Wilson. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Adama Traore. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Anderson gets over and intercepts. And here's Raul. Ward-Prowse tries to pass it through. And he's gone backward here. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Ward-Prowse. That's rather hopeful. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Now it's Jimenez. And the counter is on. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Ward-Prowse deals with that comfortably. That's a pretty loose pass. Andreas Pereira.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Andreas Pereira. Kenny. Threads one in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Emerson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Jimenez. Great vision. Pinches it off him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think...
Takes a shot! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Fulham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Pete. Sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now that's well seen too. Kilman. And that's put paid to a promising move. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's fabulous. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Ward-Prowse. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. West Ham are down to 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Jimenez with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Wilson! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Emerson gets into some space. He's found a way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, terrible! Fulkrug! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Fulham take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Tete making good progress on the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh, played through for the wide man. Ward-Prowse is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Drilled in low. Almost an hour gone. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Raúl Jiménez is offering a wry smile there.
And he's had a hit. Good effort first time.
Robinson cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit, just a bit straighter.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lucas Paqueta. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Ward-Prowse. Adama Traoré does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Emerson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
After 67 minutes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Wilson. He's through. It's Wilson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Wilson made a good run there. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Smith Rowe, Kearney, and he plays one through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pass somewhat off target. Smith Rowe, that is good alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted. And a chance! Yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 78 minutes is...
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Number 8.
Kearney,
Ward Phelps. Number 10.
Smith Rowe.
Lucas Paqueta.
That has not gone well.
Coming on the field.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Antonio. Number 12.
That's a cute
Number
ball.
39. Number
Smith Rowe.
Substitutions taking
Smith
place.
Rowe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kenny. Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bassi. Looking for options for movement. Rodrigo Muniz! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Irving. I think we're just about done here. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! Rodrigo Muniz! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Rodrigo Muniz duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Added time.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Kilman. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Muniz. And no, that was never going to make it. Wilson is herring after that one. Lukic. Now it's Muniz. Plays a sharp little ball here. Antonio. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. West Ham may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! That could spell trouble. Deftly away. Thuram. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he cuts out the supply. He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they're quick to get it back. De Paul. Can he find the finish?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Koundé. Now he's got space here. Stood up well to him there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi is on his own. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram's cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Thuram! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's through here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's De Paul. And this is Messi. He is through here. He's onside. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. Oh, terrible pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though? He's through, it's one-on-one. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. In sight, he had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Alvarez.
That's going in strongly.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Olise is sporting a guilty look after that. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And it's Rabiot. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Alvarez. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Chouameni, Rabiot, looking for the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Messi. Now it's Thuram. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tagliafico did well to stay calm there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Dybala on 2 now and looking for 3. Rabiot. And here's Elise. And he's making progress on the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely aimed pass. Romero does well to get it back. Messi receives it in a wide position. Well read, nice interception. Konate. Camavinga. Hernandez. Tries to play it through. Paredes. McAllister. Great vision. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Caught offside that time. Dybala. He won't be happy with that one. That is ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, they could be caught out here. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. Koundé, Chouameni, who's looking wide. No way through. De Paul. Oh, he's found support out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs, he gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Oh, that was vital.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Montiel cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is a little undercooked. Otamendi makes the interception. So we've reached the hour mark. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Paul. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Great work on the overlap. Dybala. He's free, he has got real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Paulo Dybala clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? And it's in! France are back on level terms. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's De Paul. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Paul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcola attempts a clearance, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. This looks... Doué! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gonzalez. Gonzalez receives it in a good position here. Decent chance! Corner number 2 then. He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
France have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition and he shoots! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team.
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's in a great position here. Zaire Emery. He shifted it to the flank. I think we're just about done here. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. France really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Lovely ball and a real... It's Rabiot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rabiot! It's off target and by quite a way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
De Paul. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. De Paul. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. McAllister. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great vision. Bowen is in a really good position out wide. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to come. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Konsa. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a
Vitinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. Bowen. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out towards the flank. Climbs up big! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Stones calmly anticipates. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bowen is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vitinha. He's away. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saka. And he's managed to get free. Oh, this is a great position. Kane! And he hits the net. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Dallo. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bowen. That'll be a throw. And it's Palmer. England looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewis Skelly threads one in. Delivers with... It's a mighty effort! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rice. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly. Inacio cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely, now then. Bellingham. Bowen. Rice. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And this is Ronaldo. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And this is Ronaldo. Ruben Dias. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rice. They get a throw in. It's going to be another throw. Lewis Skelly. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. No, it's come to nothing. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Lewis Skelly. Bruno Fernandes. And the first half is done.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
That gets things going for the second half.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, there's no sort of quality on that. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo. João Palhinha. Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone forward. Palmer is onto this. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Rice. And it's Luis Skelly. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Konsa defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. João Palhinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Driving on and making good progress. Bruno Fernandes. Saka. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Bellingham has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. Tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a sharp pass. Now it's Saka. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. 60 minutes played. And this is Ronaldo. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. He's looking wide. Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. And he's intervened well there. And he's in on goal! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, a delicate chip through. Chance, surely! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
João Palhinha. He shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Rice. Palmer. Spread it left. Saka. Nicely worked. Good take, and is he in? And he shoots! And João Palhinha. Vitinha. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball.
Substitution in
Confidence
progress.
is at play here.
Lewis Skelly. Saka goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Vitinha. João Palhinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through. Bowen has it out wide and in space. João Palhinha. Spread out to the left.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Distributed tidily. Trincao. Saka. Rice. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Kane. Played out towards the right wing. João Palhinha. Bernardo Silva. And it's Vitinha. Now it's João Felix. Bernardo Silva. Bowen. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a chance for a shot! Bowen. Palmer. And Bowen. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. And Bernardo Silva! Bowen. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's well spotted. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Bowen. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Palmer. And that has been cut short. Vitinha. And he's well... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bowen. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute.
It's a really well-measured ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Bowen. Palmer. It's a threatening ball. And he's cut it out. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today? So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread it left. Rodrigo. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Valverde. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the flag has stayed down. And he's found a way past. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through, it's one-on-one, takes a shot, and yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great run on the overlap here. Nunez receives it in a good position here. And he whips it in. Vanderson. Uruguay have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Matias Cunha. De la Cruz. Nunez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've got to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Over to the left. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear, and he's being shifted off it. Threads one in. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Nicked it back promptly. This looks promising. Matheus Cunha, and the shot! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Matheus Cunha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Marquinhos promptly on that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done. Corner number 2, then. Rafinha plays it short. That's going to go a long way. Rodriguez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the...
Shot a goal! Cleared away. Brazil finding their passes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Ugarte. De La Cruz! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De La Cruz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's gone backward here. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. Rodrigo has it out wide and in space. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. Matheus Cunha. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. De La Cruz. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Torres. Oh, well measured. Now it's Rodrigo. Araujo gets a foot in here. Ugarte. Distributed tidily. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And it's half-time here.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Uruguay lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. Here we go again then. Rodrigo. Jimenez cuts it out. Alexandro. Rodrigo. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's been caught on it here! De La Cruz. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Matheus Cunha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Those looking wide. Rodriguez. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Vanderson picks it up out wide. Can he finish? And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Rodrigo. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Nunez. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Rodrigo. And he was quick to react. Ugarte. Valverde. And it's Valverde. And that could set him on his way. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Torres. Valverde. Knocks it into space. He's on face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Uruguay blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That is a great pick-out. Good ball, good take. He's... Chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Uruguay are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ugarte. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? For Valverde. Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Número 4. Entran número 7. Número 17. Número 13. Cambio.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. De Arrascaeta coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Uruguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Valverde. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking to play him in. He's got away. Tries a shot!
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20.
Uruguay have their third corner.
Número 16. Cambio.
De Arrascaeta! And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Gerson. Alexandro.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, played through for the wide man. Joelinton receives it in a wide position. Taken back almost at once. Now there's a fine. It's Neymar! Oh, denied at the last. Danilo calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! No mistake! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
They're still trying to make a game of this. That pass has been well intercepted. De Arrascaeta, and he's managed to get free. It's a good header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Uruguay clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gerson. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerson. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Linton! Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in, looks like a good one. Out to the left it goes. Gerson. Valverde. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And there goes the final whistle. Uruguay really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.